I think Coach Cap is the best person to ask about why he resigned and he did not go to CNBG. So please ask him about it. He can answer me. I think he's the proper person, but I cannot speak for him. Tapos yung kanina malitong sinabi mo na sinumpina ang mga players to appear today. Di totoo yan. Na sinumpina ay ang aming University Athletic Director at ang coaches. So, some coaches, so yung players ay kanina na they were supposed to appear. Yung withdrawals of field oil, sana naintindihan nyo, si Divine nakapurol pa dito. Our players, isang linggo pa lang galing sa trauma, in fact they're in deep relief. So, parang doesn't make sense to play. Yung sa UAAP, wala pang desisyon, wala pang pinag-aaralan namin. Pero wala pa talagang desisyon o ano kung ano gagawin. At yung sa UAP naman, nagsabi yung board, may statement ng UAP, diba? So susunod kami doon kung ano.
Follow-up.
Yes.
Father, follow-up. With the removal of Coach Tab and resignation of Coach Tab and Sir Echo, how would the coaching staff may totally ibang po ba or stay po yung coaching staff?
Ang nag-resign lang yung dalawa, in fact yung assistant coaches, yung coaching staff, pinutulungan din namin, naging nandun sila. At they're also in the grieving process. We are providing as much support for them as they grieve this tragedy. And they will continue, there's no rebound to them, so they will continue. And we hope that after a few weeks, in fact, they can supervise the practices of the team.
Thank you po.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Mark Salazar po sa GMA News, Father Bobby. Can you narrate po, Father, kung ano yung naging earliest communication niyo sa family ni Rene? Because initially, yung mother niya was saying there was no coordination, walang nag-reach out sa kanya from Ateneo, walang sumama sa katawan niya from Aurora back to Manila. These things, yung frustration niya, na there was no presence ng Ateneo. If you can narrate kung hanggang saan point o as early as what point nakipag-usap ang Ateneo sa family, what kinds of assistance were given to them para lang
Masasabi ko lang na there was somebody from Ateneo who spoke to her on the very night it happened. I would like to respect the dignity of the Simba in a very difficult situation, so I don't want to give details of that conversation. We were the ones who arranged that they be picked up right away from Aurora and be brought back to Manila. In fact, by the evening of that day, there was already an ambulance that came and we arranged all of that. In her case, as I mentioned, they were offered to fly and then they chose Agusan, which is very understandable and very involved in NG. We have tried to reach out to her, as we said, we did try to support as much as we can on the way for the care of the family during this situation. And we continue to show it by our sister university, Macapilapa. So,
hindi namin pinamunahan. Maraming lumalabas, ba't doon, ba't hindi ganyan. Kasi nirespeto namin yung pamilya. Maraming nangyari, ang hirap kasi magsalita. So, malalim na paggalang lalo na dun sa kagustuhan ng mga pamilya. Buti na lang na andun yung mga kaibigan namin sa Ateneo de Davao. Mas kilala nila yun.
sabihin ko lang na pagdating ni Mrs. Waterbonia, nandun ako. Nandun ako sa Arlington, sinulubong ko siya sa kwarto at siyempre sinara yung kwarto. Hindi ko na ikikwento kung ano nangyari sa kwarto. Pero nandun ako mismo. personally. At nandun ako bilang nakikiramay, nakikinig, trying to accompany. So, yun na nga, yung ano na yun na parang di naman namin gustong, ang attention talaga namin to provide them the consolation and the decency of grieving. So, hindi ko i-describe yung detalye kung ano nangyari.
Yes, and then you'll be next.
She just lays po, Billionaire News. Can we confirm who were in the team building po in Aurora?
Nasabi na po kanina kasi magkakaroon ng independent. We don't want to compromise the findings of that. Even we, the whole university, will be answerable to that fact-finding group. So we don't want to preempt any of...
Please limit it to the statement. Thank you. We'll take the last question. Yes.
Good afternoon po,
Are you,
Benjamin.
sorry, are you queued up? No. Okay. We'll take last two questions, okay? Thank you very much.
Good
Thank you.
afternoon, Benjamin Jacob of the Guidon. You mentioned earlier that there will be an independent investigation that will be performed outside of the Ateneo administration. Who exactly will be conducting this investigation?
As I said in my statement, it will be conducted by reputable legal and technical experts who are not part of the administration. But that investigation is internal. It was mandated by our Board of Trustees.
Thank you.
Thank you. One last.
Good afternoon po. Ivan Swing po ng Daily Tribune. For Father Bobby po, I would like to ask din po, I know na everything's still being investigated po, pero ano po yung nakikita nating time frame on sa independent fact-finding po ng Ateneo?
Ang sinasabi sa amin, sabi nila na at least 2 weeks ang kailangan nila kasi talagang thorough, exhaustive to. At kahit kami mismo na nasa administration, kahit yung coaching staff, lahat sila ay maaaring nilang tatawagin at kausapin. So, ang sabi nila, at least 2 weeks, maybe more. Ayaw ko bigyan ng deadline kasi baka magsabi na naman kayo hindi nagawa, ganun. Pero we are trying to do it as comprehensively as possible and as quickly as possible.
Last two.
Good afternoon po, John Mark Garcia from Spig.ph. For Father, Ateneo de Davao extended scholarship offers to the families of Rene. So we would like to ask at the end of Ateneo de Manila, what would be the assistances provided by the university to the families? Thank you.
As we said, as I said in my statement, we will provide assistance, material assistance to the families, and we see that not as a form of legal settlement, but that is really a form of our moral responsibility. And I would like to again I don't want to list out all the details of what we are talking, but we are presently in communication with them about the assistance.
And last
And it
follow-up.
will be also an assistance that will cover a sort of a time that will really support them for the needs for a good period of time.
Just the last follow-up, to the extent po that you may only disclose, during the time po that Ateneo wasn't speaking out about the issue, can you take us through the conversations that you had, I guess, with Coach Tav in terms of when to speak out and when to at least issue a public statement? Just a brief timeline of how it went down.
As I said, in terms of Coach Tab, you can really just ask him. I would like to keep that also, respect the confidentiality of Coach Tab. So please ask him if he's about it.
Thank you very much. We'll take one last question. Final question. Thank you.
Good afternoon po, Andrea Taginas from ABS-CBN. You mentioned, Father, that you're looking into if there were prior warnings given kung dangerous nga bang gawin yung activity during that time. But I believe there are past interviews din po from former Blue Eagles saying, describing how intense the training was, someone almost drowned. Yung mga previous years po ba, hindi po ba naging red flag din yun for the university to look into the nature of the training camp?
Those very things are within really the ambit and the concern of the independent fact-finding board, independent panel. So let us give the time to the independent panel to establish those things.
Okay? All right. Maraming salamat po. On behalf of Ateneo de Manila University, we thank the members of the media for your presence and your professionalism. This concludes today's press conference, and thank you and good day. Thank you.